Hello, and welcome to this Star Wars theory that indicates Jar Jar is not a Sith Lord. And most of this goes right back to Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, my first point is Jedi Force Jump. And this is a recording from that part. Now, some people would watch that part where he jumps high and think that it's a force jump, but really it's all because he's an amphibian-like creature, which explains that jump very well. And there's another scene where he was falling and it seemed like he fell in a different spot than where he was hanging originally. I will show you this video now. As you can see, Jar Jar slowly falls and grabs onto a ledge, and then when he lands, he's swinging and lands in a different spot. As shown again here, as he grabs onto the ledge, he looks as though he is swinging. Then as he falls, he just lands in a different place. This is not to show that Jar Jar is actually able to jump from one spot to another, but was merely swinging like on a swing. So do you still think that this lovable Jar Jar creature could actually be a Sith Lord? Here are some more points why he is not. Now, some of the points on why Jar Jar is a Sith Lord is because he chose to go on Tatooine with Qui-Gon and used the Jedi mind trick to convince him of this. Except he went with Qui-Gon Jinn on Tatooine because in the original script, the Queen didn't want the Gungan on the ship because he was clumsy and they were racist to the Gungan kind, thus explaining why he went with Qui-Gon on that trip. Now, here is another video to show that he used the Jedi mind trick. Qui-Gon Jinn was convinced to let the Queen's servant go with him on Tatooine.
No more commands from our hands today, Captain. The spaceport is not going to be pleasant.
The Queen wishes it. She's curious about the planet. The Queen wishes it. She's curious about the planet.
In this video, it implies that Jar Jar uses Jedi mind trick, but really, he's arguing the exact same point as what the Queen wanted in the first place. If the Queen wanted her servant to go on Tatooine, why would someone use the Force and convince someone to let them go if that's their decision in the first place? It just doesn't make any sense. Not only that, but the fact that he's on a hotter planet than his own planet could mean that he's breathing heavily and he isn't even talking. Some people also think that Jar Jar Binks was the one who contacted Darth Maul and let him know that the Jedi are on Tatooine. This cannot be, because Darth Maul had said that the scanners he had sent off had found them on Tatooine, not Jar Jar warning him or telling him anything. So that's a pretty clear bust. Now, this is my final point to show that Jar Jar Binks is not a Sith Lord. This point is, he uses a drunk style of fighting, which means he is able to do some crazy things and still be able to survive or live. Just like how Goofy is able to do some crazy things and end up perfectly fine after. Here is a small video to show. As unreliable as it seems, Jar Jar has only got a drunk style fighting tactic. However, if he was to try and actually fight, he would probably be killed very quickly. So, do you still think Jar Jar is a Sith Lord? Or have you finally come to terms and realised he is nothing like a Sith Lord? Thank you for watching. Bye.